All right, so we're doing some cleanup, replacing some wires that I had. Got to clean them up. They're a little dusty, but they're fine. I owned them out. All of them are perfect. I'm gonna clean out the insides. I've cleaned up every part of the distributors, replaced the rotors, cleaned up the housings, the distributor housings, because they weren't that bad. I'm not gonna buy brand new stuff for this engine until I get this thing in the car and running. I will have a second motor engine. I got the lower part right here. This is the original one out of here. It's great. Nothing wrong with it, but I need heads. I need to rebuild the whole upper part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw that in here, get it running, get everything situated, fix wires that got messed up and corroded, get it all buttoned up as far as there. I'm going to clean out this when I take the engine out, clean up it all, fill in any holes or re-put in any insulation that was missing. I'm going to run new AC lines. Those are probably the cheapest things that I can get. Run new oil hoses right here. They look like they're saturated. Yeah, pretty much snatch this out, throw in that new motor, get it running, get it so I can at least move it around. And then this will be the one that I kind of build up. I'm gonna go all the way into it, and this is something that's gonna be a yearly project while I still have the car running. So we're gonna keep you going here. Just been doing some cleaning up. I got the valve covers off of the old one. I'm over scraping them off, sanding them down because I'm gonna paint them black. So I'm gonna paint the valve covers black. I'm gonna paint both brackets off the side black. I'm gonna replace the water pump. I'm gonna replace the thermostat, but I'm not taking the timing covers off. I've checked the timing chain. I've checked the tension on it. It's perfect. I showed you already that I took off the valve covers. They're not attached on, they're just sitting on here so nothing gets in. And everything was tightened on the driver's side, and then on the passenger side, that banjo bolt was lifting up. It's about 4 turns up, so I caught that, tightened those back down. All my valve seals still look good. So I'm not gonna go any further in this engine. I'm gonna reseal my pipes here, reseal my pipe here. That's about it as far as this low. All these gaskets are still good. I'm gonna clean them up, put a little bit of something on the end of them, so that way when I put my intakes back on, they seal good. And we just gonna work along. The only thing on this engine is on the other side. I gotta take one of the bolts out of my heads that are cracked and thread one of these bolts on the other side. I can just show you why I keep this. So it's missing, not broke. It just unscrewed when they took the screw out. So I'll put 2 nuts on the one that I have over there, unscrew one out, put it in there, call it a day. I'll clean all these up real nice with my threader to get all the crap from in between the threads, and then we should be good. I'm gonna clean all this up. I don't know if I want to paint the engine black. Yes, it would look better, but then I would never be able to, it would be harder for me to see oil leaks when they start to come. And that's kind of a good thing, but you get what I'm saying. Back has no leaks at all. I'm still going to replace the rear main seal here, because why not? And then we're just going to keep going, man. All valve stem seals still there. I'll clean up some of this stuff and we should be good. The valve cover gaskets are still good. They were good on both heads. The valve covers were good, but I mean the valve cover gaskets were good, but I'm still gonna replace them. They're not that expensive. So I'm gonna have a lot of extra parts. I'm gonna try to clean up this crankshaft pulley as well. I want to spray it so it's back black again, but I got to make sure I just clean this up. Maybe I clean this up so the ribs are still like metal, like silvery. I don't know how deep the black is on this. I don't know if you clean it, it'll stay black or if it'll turn silver. But I just want the two faces to be black. The front face and the back face. I'm not really worried about where the belt goes. But that's about it right now, man. I'm just slowly working on this thing. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a camera stand so you guys can kind of see me pulling off individual things. Like I said before, it's literally just screws and bolts, but I've been bagging them. I learned from the first time I took it apart to just bag them. You can mark the bags how you want to. I know what's in here. I can tell about a couple of things that's sitting in there. That's valve cover bolts. I already got some of the extra stuff that I'm not going to use up there, but I can use these hoses to figure out what coolant hoses that I need, like back hoses, rear hoses, and coolant temp sensor right here. I'm going to replace that. So we're moving along, man. I could possibly have this thing running within a month. Just depends on how funds are and how smoothly everything goes. Cleaned her up a little bit the other day. She still looks purty. Yeah, but still waiting on the clips for the headrest. I think they said they were coming from Lithuania or something like that, but let's see. So yes, they're broke. Drill the 2 rivets out, pop this on out, put the new one in, rivet them back in, get the threads on there, and then it'll work fine. Both of them are the same. Both are broke on the rear seats. So once I get those knocked out, and then I get the 2 mids and the 2 coaxials that I'm gonna put back there. I'm gonna put 2 mids and 2 coaxial. I don't know if I want to put 2-way or 3-way speakers back there, but I'll figure it out. I'm doing the research now. I'm not a radio guy, but I'm smart enough to figure it out. So I want the best sound in the car without, I don't have to have the bang. It ain't got to have no 12s or nothing in it, but I want it to sound really good. And then I'm going to be looking for double pane window on the passenger side. I don't know if this model was supposed to come with double pane on both sides, but this is the second or third one that I've run into 750 where it's just the driver's side. So I found some passenger side ones, but I'll get those later. It's not that important now. The headlights were already on the car. They will stay on the car until I get it up and running and sort out the radio and everything. That's pretty much the least of my worries. I'll worry about cosmetic stuff on the outside later. But other than that, it's going good. I've been cleaning some of the inside. I got the seat out on the driver's side. They had wiring going to headrest TVs, but they weren't good headrest units. So maybe I'll install some better ones later that look more in line with the style of the car. But I got my radio. That's the head unit that came in the car. It was literally just sitting in a pile of wires like that. So I found this face, put everything, made sure everything worked. Got my wires hooked up right, and then I'm gonna just run my speaker wire through. The best way I found to run the speaker wire to the rear is to take the seat out, run it right through the back, and then it's this trim piece right here, that comes down. I think it pushes forward and pops out, and you run it, pull this one up, and then you can go right behind this carpet, right underneath the floor, right where this the vent is. You can go right under that vent, then right over here, run it straight to the back. I've been reading some stuff saying you should run your speaker wires separate from your power wire, but the good thing about this is my battery is in the trunk, so I don't have to run a power wire that far from my battery to my amp. This car also had this other battery. Like I said, he was running speakers before but blew the amp. So I'm gonna charge it up, see if it hold charge. If it do, that's great. If it don't, oh well. But yeah, that's about it, man. I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'll try to get one out within the next week, since I know I'm going to be working on this almost every day. All right, holla at y'all. Peace.